Hello and assalamu alaikum. Today we're gonna start off with job production and batch production. That's what we're gonna do in today's video. Hopefully, let's try to cover that. So there are total four production methods that we already talked about when we are starting this whole chapter about operations planning. We discussed what we'll be doing in this chapter and also discussed that there are four types of production methods that are job production, batch production, flow production, and mass customization. So in this lecture, as I said, that we're going to try to do job production and batch production. So basically, what is job production? If there's a 2 mark question, then you can just go through with this small definition that it involves a business producing items that specifically meet the requirements of a customer, often one-off items such as a building or a meeting dress. Customized products are made. Sorry, it's not a meeting dress, it's more like a wedding dress. Sorry. What's a meeting dress, man? Sorry for that small error. Yeah, so anything like that is customized products are made. The essence, the basic essence of job production is customized products. That job production is used to make customized products, and customized generally means that it's a special product that is made specifically for a special customer, one of product, not one of its only kind. Perhaps like it is made according to the customer requirements. So anything like a building, maybe architect makes a specialty building or wedding dress or other specific function as well. So what are the advantages and limitations for job production? Job production offers high quality products or service as they are made by highly skilled workers. So products made by job production are, of course, as they are specific to the customer, they are made from high skilled workers are required for job production, and they make a high quality product. Of course, it's a one-off product, it takes time, but overall they make a good customized product so that the brand reputation, they can have a good profit margin. Producer meets individual customer needs from start to finish. So from start to finish, customer is with you, so you try to meet all your individual customer requirements are fulfilled. Specification changes can be handled relatively easily. So since you are always in contact with customer, you can easily handle the specific changes that they want. Okay, we don't want so and so color, just change the color of the wedding dress or something like that. Any change can be made. Expertise and advice of the production team is available to customers for customizing their products. So as I said, that individual customer requirements are made from start to end, and any changes are handled easily. So it's because that of this production team, that this expertise and advice that is available for them, that anytime customers want, so okay, their customers are always informed about the product. Okay, we have reached so and so stage, and what should we do, and stuff like that. Like customers are likely to have control of the process throughout, since they have ready access to the dedicated team working on the product and are able to intervene at different stages of the process. So whenever they want, they can intervene at any stage. Okay, we don't want this stage, we want so and so changes in that product. Any changes that they want, it will be met. So the whole idea behind this production method is that customer requirements are being met. Now there are some limitations, of course. That first thing is the staff should be skilled enough to be able to produce unique items of sufficiently high quality to justify a high enough price. So since high prices are charged for customized products, the staff should also be skilled to produce that uniqueness, that quality product should be there. And unit production is since economies of scale are not available. So you are only making one item at a time and not making a in bulk or something, so you don't buy in bulk as well. And since you can't buy in bulk, you can't have purchasing economies, or and overall your unit production is high, unlike other production methods like batch production or flow production, where in we make in groups, or perhaps a large quantities made. There's a mass quantity made, and because of that, unit production is low, since they can avail purchasing economies. Now it is a labor intensive business. That means human needs rest and holidays, which requires more time. So job production is basically not easy for, it's generally labor intensive, not capital intensive. There might be some exceptions, but generally it's job production is labor intensive. Because of that, it takes time, unlike with other production methods like flow production, which might work faster. But since you are humans, they have their own limitations, and because of that, they will require rest and holidays, and hence it will take some time for the product to reach a customer. And lastly, it requires investment in skills and training. So you need to invest in the skill training of your employees, because as we said that the employee should be skilled enough, so it will require heavy investment in training of employees. Next up we have batch production. Batch production is basically groups of products are made together in one batch. Each batch is finished before starting the next block of products. So you are making, like say 50 products, 100 products in one batch, and then 100 products in one batch, and then one stage process, one first batch goes through process 1 and process A, and then when first batch goes to process B, then second batch goes to process A, and so on. That's the whole idea behind this batch production. Hopefully you get that. The production process is divided into a number of different stages, as I said, that operation stage A, stage B, stage C, you can say, and then batch 1, batch 2, batch 3, and one operation at each stage is carried out on all products in a batch. So it's carried out on products, but in that one particular batch, not all batches simultaneously, it's only one batch per time. For example, filling cream in 50 cupcakes at once. So that's also just a good example for what batch production basically is. So what are the benefits of batch production? It allows each batch to be matched to a specific demand. So it's not like you are having all standardized products. No, there is some level of customization as well. Like one batch has some other, like there's flexible production, that filling each batch of cupcakes with different fillings flavor. So you don't have one particular company won't have one specific flavor for cupcakes. They might have 2 to 3 different flavors, or maybe more than that, like say chocolate filling, strawberry filling, and vanilla filling. So they all have, like, each batch is like it's all going to the same thing, but it is also matched to specific demand. Like one batch has chocolate filling, one batch has vanilla filling, one batch has strawberry filling, and then that process keeps repeating. So each batch is also matched to a specific demand, and that allows for flexible production. It also allows for faster production as compared to job production, because it's generally capital intensive. So machines work harder and work more faster. They don't require rest, etc. And then teams can work on different parts of batches. That is, division by labor could be used. So you can just divide your labor into teams. One team on process A, one team on process B, one team on process C. So that way also it could be done perhaps in labor intensive businesses. Economies of scale can also be achieved if large enough batches are made due to bulk purchase, thereby reducing unit cost of production. So you can avail economies of scale by purchasing in large quantities, bulk purchasing. That is purchasing economies. That's the specific type of economy of scale that you are achieving right now if you buy in a large quantity. However, that's not always the case, because sometimes if your batches are not too much big, they are small batches, then it's not the case. But you can say it's some sort, it still has a considerably lower unit cost as compared to job production, but the quantities are still not large enough for good enough unit cost reduction. It's more into when you go to flow production, that is when your unit costs have reduced significantly. Now, what are the limitations of it? Well, employees may be less motivated than job production, as work is less specialized. So in job production, the workers have their own side of work. The work is just specialized for them, so they are motivated. Every time they get a new thing, they try to make new one of products, make something new. So there's self-renewal, there's self-discovery, there's the Maslow's self-actualization needs are being fulfilled. And there's also the need of keeping stocks of raw materials, which may cause inventory issues such as stock holding cost and obsolescence problems. So you have to keep stocks in batch production, unlike job production where you don't have to keep lots of stocks. In batch production, since you are making a large enough quantity, you also need to have good enough amount of stocks, and that means there are inventory issues, like you'll be cost involved in stock holding and warehousing, and there might be some obsolescence, that not all stocks are sold to the market. There will be some unsold inventory as well, which might be outdated or get obsolete as time passes. So that could also be an issue. And machinery may need to be reset after each batch, due to which some time is lost. So after going through one batch, then machinery is reset, customized for the next batch. Like let's say for when we say cupcakes example, like one batch of chocolate cake cupcakes are made, and then the batch is reset so that the cupcake filling will do some strawberry fillings will be made. Then the batch is reset again for vanilla fillings. something like that. Not that I am not saying that that's always the case, but it's just an example that you can give. It's an example to help you understand what sort of why the machine will be reset. Okay, so you have to just switch between machineries after each batch. You might have to clean up something or make a little bit of maintenances perhaps, but overall time is lost as compared to flow production, not job production, because job production there's more time lost because of labor intensive production. But in flow production it all works in one streamline, one flow, simple flow. You can say this, for example, just a flow of water, it doesn't stop anywhere, the water keeps flowing. So similarly flow production, that's the benefit that it has over batch production. So batch production can't work like flow production, so there is some time lost. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching and Allah Hafiz.